The forgotten secret for great soup. You use soup recipes to make soup. Have you ever followed a recipe to the letter only to have your masterpiece turn out just so-so or worse, unpalatable and complete disappointment? I'll bet you have. It's happened to the best of us at one time or another. Often the reason can be traced back to a misread causing too much of this or not enough of that, but there is one part of soup recipes which is so very important and just about everyone takes it for granted and never gives it a second thought. I am talking about the water you use in the recipe. To make good soup you need pure, fresh clean water. And you might think, okay, now that's a stretch, exclamation point, but let me ask you this: would ever consider using the water from a ditch out by the street? No. Why not? It's water. It's not good enough for you soup recipes. So the water you use is a concern. And it of course will make all the difference in taste, aroma and quality of soup you make. I discovered the value of fresh pure filtered water as an ingredient for soup quite by accident many years ago. A friend of mine, a Jamaican immigrant, had purchased an old run-down restaurant in the neighborhood. It was doing poorly at the time, so everyone thought he was crazy. But he saw something there the rest of us missed. Trevor went to work fixing up the old place. He got the parking lot repaved, a fresh coat of paint on everything, installed new fixtures where needed, and went with a 1950s motif. Then his marketing genius kicked in. He began sponsoring local kids' sports teams and provided a free hot dog and soda at the restaurant as an after-game snack for all the kids. This of course brought the parents in, who would have otherwise never have visited. Folks came in with their children and were struck at how nice the place looked. They wound up ordering the soup special for lunch and were pleasantly surprised. Just about everyone commented on how great the place looked and how amazing the soup was. People even commented on how good the tea and coffee were. Trevor had turned the place into a going concern, and soon it was insanely busy all the time. So I asked Trevor, "What's your secret?" He gave me a big Jamaican smile and said, "I had a water filter system installed as soon as I bought the place, man. That's the secret. The ingredient is water." He nodded. He was a very good cook and he knew that you had to start with the best and freshest ingredients, including the best water, to produce the best results. So it might sound ludicrous, but if you filter your tap water and use that to make your soups, sauces and gravies, you will have improved results, no question. The vast majority of tap water comes with chlorine added to it. Remove the chlorine and improve the taste. This also holds true of tea and coffee. Filtered water, tap water that has been cleansed of chlorine and other taste-destroying contaminants, really does improve your overall cooking. By eliminating chlorine and other contaminants right at your kitchen tap makes it so much easier than hauling big jugs of bottled water for which there are no government standards other than they must be at least equal to tap water. Obviously no benefit there. Don't fooled by these freestanding pitcher units either. They will only remove up to 75% of the chlorine. Would you eat a sandwich that had 75% of the dirt removed? You want all the chlorine removed, or at least brought down to undetectable levels, and that takes a high-quality countertop water filter system. Install a high-quality countertop water filter system and you will feel so much better serving this soup to your family. And the forgotten secret for great soup. You use soup recipes to make soup. Have you ever followed a recipe to the letter only to have your masterpiece turn out just so-so or worse, unpalatable and complete disappointment? I'll bet you have. It's happened to the best of us at one time or another. Often the reason can be traced